Taigas and tundras. In this section, you will learn about the largest and coldest biomes on Earth. The taiga is the largest land biome, and the tundra is the coldest. The taiga, otherwise known as the boreal or coniferous forest, is the largest land biome. The taiga can be found between the latitudes of 50 degrees and 70 degrees north in North America and Eurasia, including Canada and Russia. The average temperature in the taiga is below freezing for at least 6 months of the year. This makes it difficult for animals to stay year-round. Some do stay put, but some hibernate and some migrate. Figure 6-7. Annual precipitation averages 40 to 100 centimeters. Much of this falls during the short growing season, approximately 130 days. Summer temperatures rarely reach above 21 degrees Celsius. Evergreen trees with needle-like leaves are the most common type of vegetation found in the taiga, which is the Russian word for forest, figure 6-18. These include pine, fir, and spruce trees. All of these trees are cone-shaped, which helps them shed snow so its weight doesn't break their branches. The needle shape of the leaves helps prevent moisture loss in the winter. This is important because trees can't take in water from frozen soil. The fact that they don't lose their needles in the fall means that they don't have to waste time in the early spring growing new ones and can get started on photosynthesis as soon as it is warm enough. The roots of these trees are shallow and spread out. This makes it possible for them to take in surface water from melting snow and ice, even though much of the ground underneath them is still frozen. Did you know that snow is a great insulator? In the taiga biome, a thick layer of snow, often several meters deep, falls before the coldest part of the winter. The air spaces between snow crystals prevent the ground underneath from losing more and more heat as the winter progresses. While air temperatures may well be below 100 degrees Celsius for weeks on end, the ground temperature will remain right around freezing. Mice and other small mammals make tunnels in the snow that link their burrows and food stashes. The temperatures in the burrows remain fairly constant even when outside air temperature plummets. Tundra is the coldest biome on Earth. The word tundra comes from the Finnish word for treeless land. There are two types of tundra: Arctic tundra, found in the band around the Arctic Ocean, and alpine tundra found high in the mid-latitude mountains. Arctic tundra has a growing season of only 50 to 60 days. The average winter temperature is negative 34 degrees Celsius. Summer temperatures rarely exceed 12 degrees Celsius. As a result of these cold temperatures, the ground is permanently frozen from 25 centimeters to about 100 centimeters below the surface. This frozen ground is called permafrost, figure 6-20. There is a thin layer of soil above the permafrost that does thaw in summertime, but is not deep enough to support the growth of trees. Lichens, mosses, grass, and a few woody shrubs are the most common plants in the Frost has a very important function on our planet. It stores carbon dioxide. Here's how the process works. Usually, when plants die, they decompose into soil. This process releases carbon dioxide into the air. However, when an Arctic tundra plant dies, the cold temperature prevents it from rapidly decaying into soil. Instead, at least a part of its structure remains intact until it is frozen in the permafrost. In fact, remains of plants 1,000 years old have been found in the permafrost. Since the plant structures don't completely decay, carbon that would have been released into the atmosphere as carbon dioxide stays in the ground. For this reason, permafrost is called the carbon sink. Figure 6-21. Alpine tundra occurs in the middle latitude regions, but at very high altitudes. Alpine tundra biomes occur in the Andes Mountains in South America, in the Rocky Mountains in North America, and in the Himalayan mountains. Cold temperatures, windy conditions, and thin soil create an environment where only plants similar to those in Arctic regions can survive. In rocky alpine regions, lichens and mosses are the most dominant plants, but in alpine meadows, grasses and small woody shrubs can also be found. Take a moment to answer these questions.